By now, many of you have dropped your child off at college. Maybe there are still some that are dreading it because it's just around the corner. Today we ask, did you ever think you would miss socks on the ground or stare longingly at the open room door?
That a bomb went off in?
That a bomb went off because they certainly wouldn't have cleaned it before they left.
Right.
Would you miss the stomping of feet or the slam of a door?
3 a.m. popcorn popping.
There you go. My guess is that this day always seems so far away for you, in some distant future that you could put off thinking about until it got closer. But then everything that other parents, including your own, told you when your child was just a newborn, that these days are long but the years are short, rings so loudly in your ear.
That is so true.
It is.
It's so true.
And today we talk about grief. We acknowledge that grief comes in many forms, from divorce, going off to college, losing a job, retirement, estrangement, the loss of a pet, loss of a stage of your life. There is no way around grief, no set path that will direct you quickly to acceptance and feeling better. You've got to go through it, and you can't avoid it because it lives in the little things like socks on the floor and can hit you when you least expect it to. And maybe this is all something we can learn from. Maybe it tells us to celebrate the things we are most irritated by because oddly, those are the things you may miss the most.
I think that's the biggest shock is that it's the annoying things that are the gut clenchers.
Yeah, and guess what? Abby has just done this. So
I
we are
just did.
definitely going to reflect on Abby's grief journey.
Yes.
And those things that would shock you about grief, like you miss the irritating things that used to drive you insane.
Because I think you're irritated more of the time.
You are. More of the time. And so then you're so shocked when you actually miss it.
Because that was your connection.
Yes. So join us for our chat today as we talk about what next.
Welcome to Fit Mind Chats. Get comfortable, join us in our virtual office, and get ready to gain insight into motivation that drives behaviors you don't understand. We're the owners of Fit Mind Cleveland, a mental health private practice in Cleveland, Ohio. We have grounded therapists that are approachable and meet you where you are in life, a place where you can see your strength and grow your greatness. I'm Abby Smeedy, an independently licensed clinical counselor.
And I'm Sarah Della Bella, a licensed independent social worker.
So when you drop your kids off at college, I didn't ever frame it the way. There's going to be a grief process.
Totally.
It's like, and last week it hit me when we were doing the hook and we're like, the biggest breakup.
Yes.
It's kind of, it's not like your child.
Like
it doesn't feel like a breakup. It's a loss.
It's a loss.
It's a loss.
And when you frame it in terms of grief, because I think we think of grief as like death alone.
Always death. And it's 1/10 of what grief is.
It is and this is the thing about it is like, when I talk about when my daughter was born, my mom would say to me, the days are long. They were so long in the beginning.
Never ending.
I mean, exhausting. And I was like, especially before they went to school, I would be like, I feel like it's what time is it? Oh, it's 2 p.m. I have like 6 more hours.
6 more hours.
Until they go to bed. And so my mom would say that. Anyway, denial. Let's talk denial. I
never
thought this day would come.
That was the first step of the whole grief process. Mind you, I haven't been through it all yet because mine's less than a week old.
Yours is
fresh grief.
You might still be in denial.
I am still in denial. I've left his bedroom door open.
Oh yeah.
Like he's still when it's open, it meant he was coming home. He's not sleeping yet.
Yep.
Haven't touched a thing in his room.
Yep.
There are still dirty clothes. There are moldy lifeguard swim trunks laying on the floor that probably stink.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, I just want to smell it because it reminds me of him. Yes. What? Haven't washed the sheets.
Yeah. The room as he left it because it's that reminder of him being there.
It still smells like him.
And it still smells like him.
It still smells like him. Like chlorine and like
That's how he left it.
Yeah. He walked out and this is the thought that gets stuck in your head.
Yeah.
His last steps in this house were 7 minutes before we were pulling out of the driveway to drop him off at college when he didn't start packing until 3 a.m. I was irritable. I was not happy.
Yeah.
So I wasn't enjoying his last steps. But when I came home to the empty house,
yes,
I have not touched his door.
Yeah.
Because that was the last thing he did was jump out of that bed, shove his pillows in a bag, and get in the car. He was actually the first one in the car. He did not brush his teeth and get ready. He just jumped it ready, let's go.
Yep.
And that was it.
And I'll tell you what, denial can start well before you even say goodbye.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, someone just asked me, Sarah, are you ready for senior year? And I'm like, I got to be honest, I'm in total denial that that it's her senior year. Like it's another year in my mind.
It's so fast.
Maybe what will happen, and I think it is the case for all of us, we just go, well, I mean, I've got a whole year. And then you've got summer, and then you're packing them up, and then
they're
you're
gone.
dropping them off.
Right. So it's kind of pretend they're still around.
Yeah, it's a little bit of like, oh, you might wake up tomorrow and be like, oh, I got to, Ethan, oh.
Pick up. Oh.
Yeah. Ethan, could you take out the, oh. And you realize he's not here.
They're not there. And like
every time you wake up.
The other thing that kind of hit me was like, he was riding his bike a lot.
Yeah.
He wouldn't put his bike in the garage. It's like he's just tempted. Hey, someone steal this. No one wants this bike, but like, let's steal the bike.
Yes.
And Jim put it up in the garage. We hang our bikes. And I was like, who touched that bike?
Yes.
I have been complaining to this kid all summer. Put your bike in the garage.
Yes.
So no one doesn't steal it.
Yes.
Now I'm upset with my husband for
moving it.
I'm now in the anger phase of grief. I'm now in anger.
Maybe we should move to anger.
Yes, projecting my anger on something we asked him to do all summer long. But then you hit like an anger phase. We came to an agreement. I think this is really healthy. I tell my parents all the time, let them be. Let them be there. Don't call them all the time. Don't go visit them all the time. They need 6 weeks to it's like a stray animal. Yes. They got to decompress. They got to be there. So we agreed for the first month, like, unless it's an emergency, I go, if you see my phone number come on your phone, it means that something's wrong and you need to answer. Other than that, we're going to go a month not communicating. Yeah. You're going to have to deal with some stuff and figure some stuff out. And he's all on board. He actually picked the month. He's the one.
Yep.
I was going for a week and he was like a month. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That's going to be, it's killing me. I have no idea what his schedule is. I have no idea what he's doing.
Yes.
Like, is he at Worcester? Did he fly? Did he leave? Did he fly somewhere? Is he?
Yes.
In my head, he's in Europe. No, he's in his dorm room.
He's in his dorm room.
He has no idea.
Yes.
Probably how to do all those things.
Well,
but it's like, why are they not contacting me? He clearly doesn't need me.
Yes.
Every parent I've talked to, this is what I want them to do.
Yeah, and sometimes we get mad at other people. Like sometimes with grief, the anger comes out at other people that are not even actually the cause of your anger.
No.
The cause of your anger is like, you're grieving. Again, it's a part of the grieving process. And so you end up projecting that onto someone else for doing something that is not even remotely like
putting the bike up.
Putting
the bike up.
Yes. Isn't really something that would normally bother you.
I want the bike up. I want the bike out of the side yard. Like,
I know.
It's not like decorative.
Nope.
And all summer, someone's gonna steal your bike.
I know.
I pull it up, the bike's gone. Or you see the car in the driveway. Like I see his car still, and I'm like, oh, he's home.
Yep.
No, he's not. So I feel like we go through these phases, and
we do.
Anger. Lots of times, I feel like parents come in my office and get angry that your child should be able to live independently. You've done your job, but then they get mad. They're like, they don't call.
Nope.
They haven't texted.
Yeah.
When I text them, okay, good, fine. That's exactly where you want them to be. But then that triggers their anger phase because they're like, I've spent 18 years doing all of this stuff and you don't need me. They don't. You did your job.
You did your job.
I keep telling myself, you did your job.
You did.
Did my job.
It's a good thing.
Unless he's...
Well, and you could even maybe be angry at someone else. This is another way it could be displaced for having their kids still at home. Like, you know, if you were an empty nester. So we're not even...
I'm not even empty nesting. Yeah.
Abby's not empty nesting after I say good. Like, there's going to be some empty nesters here. This applies to you too. But it also applies even if you have other kids at home. But you may look at someone who, let's say you are an empty nester, who is just in the beginning phases, or maybe they're in they still have their kids in their home.
Yeah.
And you feel a little angry about it. You're like, F you.
Yeah.
I don't get to have my kids. You should feel grateful you get your kids.
You still got one.
Yes, you still got one.
I got none.
Yes.
They're empty. They're out. I do. As I've talked to other parents, I'm on a lot of forums with this just to kind of learn more about it. I find that the first one tends to be the hardest one.
Interesting.
And or also, I've had another response that's like, no, my first one's the complete responsible. She's got it. Blah blah blah. She's the quintessential first child. And then they have a hard time with their second one. But a lot of the parents I've talked to are like, my first one was really hard. And I do think they're more coddled. Like, I mean, you're the one. It was their first. You had no idea what you were doing yet. You're like, I'm trying to figure it out on this kid.
You've never done this before.
Right.
You have no frame of reference.
Right.
So when it's your first, it may be harder because you've never done this before. You
Right.
don't even know what to expect from it.
Absolutely.
So maybe the next time you do it, possibly it feels a little easier.
If you're the kid, like, I mean, I think it's the kid, typical the kid too. Like, are they wild and crazy? Are they responsible? But like a lot of that I've talked to, like, oh yeah, it gets easier with the second. Like it's still hard when it's your last, but like
Yes.
it does get easier because you know kind of what to expect.
And I think maybe a special caveat for like only children. The first is your only,
Yeah.
and it may just be really hard for all of those reasons. So you've never done it before,
Right.
but you also know you're not going to do it again. You are
Right.
an official empty nest. Not. Here's the good news: they are coming home.
Let's hope.
They're yes.
Mine is studies
Hopefully, they come home during their holidays,
I certainly hope so.
and maybe even after they're done with school, as they're
Yeah.
adjusting to like figuring out what their next step in life is going to be.
Right. Absolutely. I think twins and only sometimes have this.
Oh, yeah, twins
Everything
too.
is like if the twins are your only and you have an only, everything is the last.
Yes.
You're only in
Yes.
last senior year. You're only in
Only
last
in
first
last.
drop off.
Yes.
I feel like now, like something that gives me complete solace is like I have one more of these.
Yeah.
I can do this again.
Yes. Yes.
And then I wonder how it's gonna be when I don't have anyone to do it with. I might volunteer to do it with other people's kids.
Yeah.
You want to drop your kid off? I'll help
I'll
you.
do it.
I'll help you.
Well,
I got you.
You know what's helpful to know is that like all of these emotions they're aimed to keep you connected to your loved
Yeah,
one.
absolutely.
Grief
It's
is-
so natural.
It's natural, like as long, and I think we hang on to them sometimes. We might hang on to anger a little longer. I know a lot of people have talked through their grief when they've lost a loved one, and they're afraid to not be sad
They
because
feel guilty.
Yes, because then they lose their connection with their loved one. That
Right.
sadness keeps them connected. That anger keeps them connected.
That's
that
another
make
thing.
sense?
Yes,
Yeah.
and another thing I found with these forums too
Yes.
is the guilt people
Or
feel
the guilt.
that they are enjoying their
Huge.
time.
So they judge themselves.
Yeah, then they get angry at themselves because how can I enjoy this time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to.
When the kid was 2, all you wanted to do was go out to dinner anytime you wanted.
Yes.
You got
Yes.
that 5 or 6 times a year if you got a sitter.
And yes.
Now you
and
can do it
don't we
endlessly.
all we do. We certainly romanticize that when we can't do any of it.
Right.
And those are early, not none, but very
Right.
rarely. Maybe
Yeah.
less frequently.
It's a real sacrifice.
It is. And then so then you guilt yourself for what? Being a bad mom or dad. Sorry, this doesn't have to be gendered. For what? For enjoying it? What about the relief?
right.
I had a mom say, you know what, it is hard and it's very emotional. And again, there's no one way to do anything. So if you cry when you drop off, okay.
Yeah.
If you don't cry when you drop off, okay. If you cry when you're in the car, fine. If you cry when you get home because you see shoes
Oh, yeah.
where they're not supposed to, this is all considered, there's no one way to grieve,
Nope.
right?
It's so many sizes of grief.
But this mom said, after I dropped off, which was really hard, then I came home and I was like I kind of felt relieved.
Because like when you watch them screw up
Yes.
and or think they're going to screw up, because mind you, they don't always screw up, but you have
Right.
this assumption and anxiety about it.
Yeah.
If they're not in your line of sight and they're going to screw up, and that's okay.
Yes.
They need to screw up now with all these safety nets around them.
Yes.
But you're not watching it, so it's slightly easier
Yes.
for us not to jump in and fix it. That's why that
Yeah.
6-8 week decompression is so important, because you're not jumping in to fix anything.
Yeah.
You want them to fix it. You want them to get this confidence, like, oh yeah,
Yes, they're doing these things on their own, and
Yeah.
you are not a part of the constant problem solving,
Right.
which can feel like a relief too.
Oh.
Because even though like my oldest can do whatever she wants to do, not whatever, but she's got a lot more freedom and flexibility. Like there is still a lot of like, let me help you coordinate, problem solve.
right.
What's going on? Okay, we have to do this. Like I'm involved. So
Right.
some of the relief could be like, they are completely on their own problem solving their daily, day in and day out activities.
And it's exactly what they need to
Schedule.
be doing. And like
Exactly
a lot of
what they
times,
need
I
to be
mean, I think my kid, this was his case, like back up, like I've got this.
Yes.
And I may not do it the way you're going to do it, but I'm going to do it my way. And it's
Yes.
going to be okay. And like as a parent, like not having to watch that, I'm so happy he can do that.
Yes.
But not watching it,
Can
'cause
be a relief.
it's a relief.
Hugely.
Oh yeah, it's a huge relief. Like, I mean, I think I told you, like, this is like, oh, so random. But he has a habit of leaving his dirty napkin. It's not crumpled. He keeps his napkin very nicely folded. It's not crumpled. He thinks napkins are a waste for the environment, which I get. But he leaves it dirty on the table, and it makes me insane. I did not clean up his napkin because it still had rice from his last meal at the house. That's insanity.
You know, it's
I went to clean up and I was like,
it's your connection to Ethan.
yeah, it made me sad. I was like,
Made
oh my
you
God.
sad.
Like, it was so good when we left and we hugged and I was like, goodbye, I'm so happy. Not a shed tear.
Yes.
That was like, the dirty napkin.
Yes.
And I left it there.
Yeah.
It's been cleaned up because
Because eventually
yeah.
you're like, I
People
can't
came
leave
in our
this
house.
out.
I couldn't have
Yeah.
this dirty rice napkin sitting
Rice
there.
napkin.
But it's those things that like trigger these emotional
Oh my
responses. And it's not always like that saying goodbye. It's like
Yes.
going home. The other thing I told you was like we were walking. I was the very next morning after I dropped him. I went to go to Orange Theory, and I didn't trip over his shoes. I get so mad every morning. I trip over his shoes in the mudroom, and I kick him. And I was running through there, and I'm like, I didn't trip over his shoes. I mean, those are the things. They're like, oh man, like why am I crazy?
And that's the little things. Like, so when I lost my mom, I remember being in Home Depot, and I saw a faucet. We were looking for faucets, and in my head I thought, my mom loved to decorate. She'll never pick out a faucet ever again. And I started crying in the middle of Home Depot. It's the weird little thing. Never would I have ever thought of faucets, like a sink.
But there was some connection.
There was a connection to my. So it's like that might make you cry. Like it's the shoes. It's you're in Home Depot and something makes you think of your child, even though your child is not dead.
No,
it's the acknowledgement of like a massive change in the cycle of life. Like they will never be full time under your roof. Again.
No.
More than likely.
Yeah, let's hope.
Oh,
like there's a piece of me that's like, my therapist piece is like, nope, get out there and do your thing. And there's another piece of like, oh, but if you wanted to come home, I would totally make your favorite dinner and be crazy about this.
Yes.
And enable you being hot.
Yes.
But like,
who doesn't kind of enjoy having your kids under your roof? I mean, it's just really comforting.
Yeah. And I love cooking his favorite dinner. Like I get such happiness about like my cookies.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like another bane of my existence was every Friday from his senior year, like this kid's been packing his lunch since probably 4th grade, does his own laundry. He's very self-sufficient. Always made it to the bus. I was always running when he would do these things, and he was great at it.
Yep.
His senior year, I was like, you know what? I'm going to pack your lunch this year because it's the last time I'll pack your lunch. And he was like, okay. And then every Friday, I'd make cookies from scratch. I made his favorite cookies every Friday. So when he came home, he had these cookies.
Aww,
so this goes into our...
sweet.
It is like, I am so sick of making cookies. Like, I hate seeing... When I see the butter, like, softening on the counter, I have a visceral response. Like, oh, I gotta make cookies.
Yeah.
So we go into the next stage, bargaining. So, I'm not making a phone call. But I did send him a batch of cookies that I made like late Tuesday night because I'm like, I'm gonna send him a batch of cookies for his first week. And in my head, like I'm like, this is just a nice thing to do. I'm not expecting anything in return. I'm just gonna send them to him. He'll be a nice surprise. He probably will miss my cookies. They should come on Friday, which they're always.
Yeah.
I mailed them yesterday, so they would hit on Friday.
Yes.
So he would have cookies on Friday, which is insane. Like I mean, I'm thinking like, who are you? Like who is this person? Joey's like, you're making cookies. I'm like, not for you.
Yeah.
These are for Ethan.
Yes. And bargaining could also look like you're like praying to God being like, okay, if like I am really, if I like stay away and I don't call, would you just make sure that this person's okay? My child's okay. Like it's bargaining.
Yeah. Bargaining like, maybe he'll text me thank you.
Maybe he'll text me.
And I know he's alive.
Maybe he'll like me more.
Maybe
right? Because sometimes
he'll miss me.
Yes, maybe he'll miss me.
Yeah.
We bargain all the time in our own brains. We bargain. If I put this quarter on the ground.
Oh God! Yeah.
I don't know. Then maybe that means riches are coming my way. But like we bargain in weird ways, and we do this even with stage of life stuff.
Oh yeah, recognizing. Oh, this one. Oh, let's make the dog do something really cute so I can take a picture and send it to him.
Yeah.
Then he'll probably contact me.
Yes.
And no, I don't want him to contact me because Ethan, if you're listening, I would love for you to contact me.
Yes.
There's me bargaining. But it's like the natural thing is like we do have this 4 weeks. There was an agreement, like I'm like, well, Lou does something or take a picture of Lou and send it to you. He's like, oh yeah, it's fine. We're not like talking. Like I'm gonna do my thing. Yes. Sure. That works.
Good.
But okay, what can we make Lou do? Our dog is 11 years old, knee replacement, very allergic, does nothing usually. So just getting her to do anything cute is real. I did take a picture of her. Like she's been laying by his chair in the dining room looking at it. So I took a picture of that.
Well, that's really cute.
But these are all bargaining. Like, oh, maybe if I send that, he'll know. We love him. He knows we love him.
Yes. Yeah. If they'll be happy if I send a batch of cookies, or if I pray hard enough, will you make sure that my daughter's doing great at school?
Yeah.
And not sad.
Yeah,
you know?
she's happy.
Yes.
For
and
sure.
you, speaking of which, is the depression, sadness.
Oh,
right? So this is, we all
yeah.
kind of think about this. This is probably the one we think about the most when
Yeah.
we grieve.
And they wander around the house, quiet.
Yeah, just feeling sad.
Yeah, no one's popping He pops popcorn a lot. No one's popping popcorn. I associate the smell, the sound.
Yes.
That's what also too. You associate sounds and smells.
All the sensory information.
Yes, to certain things.
To your kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Popcorn. Izzy's like
It's
a very
the
nice smell. Yeah.
It's the absence of those things that hit you. It's
Yeah.
the lack of a smell. It's the lack of the shoes. It's like that reminds you that there is someone missing here.
Yeah.
And so you probably will walk around sometimes like you may not feel like subjectively distressed, like depressed, but it might be that you just don't want to do anything. Like that's another way people experience depression. It's like you just lose interest in activities you used to enjoy. So
absolutely do.
maybe you have a
Or
hard time.
I mean, I think I go the opposite. And I fill everything up.
Yes, you could do that too.
And that's when the second child comes into play. I still have one more.
Yeah.
So I'm like, tell me all about your skincare. I am not a skincare person. She could go on for hours about skincare, nail care, like all this stuff. Or, hey, let's go to the beach and take a walk. Like, all of a sudden, and that poor kid's like, oh my God.
I'm exhausted, Mom. What the heck?
Yeah, why are we doing
Leave
all
me
this
alone.
What happened? I was the lost child the last 3 months because you were focused on the other one. Why am I all of a sudden center stage?
Center stage. Well, and that's like you become, I mean, that's the tough thing on if you just have one more left at home, they become like everything. Gotta be careful not to pour everything in and make them responsible for keeping you busy.
Absolutely.
Or well.
Yeah.
Right?
I gotta do my own thing.
You do. You've got to do your own thing, which we're
Izzy's
gonna get
very
to, by
busy.
the way.
Izzy's very busy, so she doesn't have a lot of time
busy.
for me. So
It's
she's
great.
very busy. Thank God.
She's
Well, that poor
she's
kid
a
would be
mover
like-
and a shaker.
I will say, like, this is another caveat to everything.
Mm-hmm.
And with the grief process, I would say the person in the house that struggled the most with Ethan leaving was Izzy.
Oh,
Was
I'm
the
sure.
sibling. I think the sibling really struggles. Even though, I mean, they may argue over the basement or, you know, constantly asking for rides and different things and, you know, checking in. Yeah, like always going in the basement. Now the basement is empty. You know, so they really struggle with it as well. Like, I guess that was a bigger surprise for me that I will definitely address in therapy with parents more often. Like the kid that's left at home.
Yes, it changes things for them too.
Yeah, they become an only child.
Don't hesitate to check in with them. How you doing?
What's going on?
Yeah, and I know, you know, just whatever, and especially with kids, like Izzy's active, so it's on maybe it's on the walks or the drives. Like, how you doing?
Right.
You thinking about Ethan? You been talking to him?
Yeah. And keeping that connection and like, I have nothing to do with that connection. You guys connect. I'm not having anything to do with that. So don't feel you have to connect because I'm not connecting.
Yes.
You should connect. But I feel like the siblings, it's hard on. I mean, you've just taken something out of their life.
Huge. That's been a staple for them their entire life.
Their entire life.
She's
like,
never not known.
Yeah, they've always been there.
Yes.
And now we extended our orientation because I think Izzy wasn't ready to say goodbye yet. Yeah. So wanted to see where her brother was going, what was going on. And I feel like that was just a real natural process.
That's awesome.
Of like, okay, this is what we got to do. We got to make sure, you know, in her head, I don't think she's like, oh, I want to see all the buildings to make sure where everything's at, or just kind of visualize what he's going to be doing. I don't think consciously they think that. I think subconsciously,
yes,
like they're walking around seeing things, just having that understanding of like,
this is where he is.
Yeah,
when he's not at our house.
And that's why colleges do it with parents. That's why they do all these tours and like orientation, because you're like, oh, I can imagine him going to that building. Oh, that's the library. That's where they eat. Like,
so you have a visual.
Yeah,
and that helps you get a little closer to acceptance, which is another stage, which is a great. And that here's the thing, none of these things are like a linear. It's not a linear process. It doesn't mean you're done with one and you go on to the other. So you can go in and out of these the whole time.
Absolutely.
It takes time to adjust to this new norm, which is part of the process of adjustment and getting to acceptance. Is you're adjusting to a new normal in your home.
You get glimpses, just like when someone passes, like you'll get glimpses of acceptance. And that's when that guilt kind of jumps in, and you go back to like depression or anger or you know, denial, because you're like, oh, I don't like how that feels. And so I think these stages, like you travel through, and I always tell people, like, you know, like the anger and depression just start getting less and less and less. You know, it's not a drastic change. You don't notice how you start weaning out, and you start getting into acceptance more.
Yes.
But
you're visiting that stage a bit longer.
But you see a faucet at Home Depot,
and then you cry.
I can take it right back.
And it never goes away. It's not like we're never going back to, you know, what the time when they were living at home.
And driving
You're
them
never
to practices.
driving them. like they're driving now. They're moving forward with their life, which gets to the now 6th stage. So they've identified a 6th stage, which is meaning making.
Oh yeah, meaning making.
Making meaning out of this. So it focuses on the life after the loss, right? So meaning is found in what you choose. Doesn't have to be like, so for death, it doesn't have to be like this person died because of this reason. This is it can just be like, this is what my mom would have wanted. Right? Is when I do this, I feel like I'm honoring her. I'm making her favorite cookies. That's making meaning out of it.
And DBT is contribution.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. It's a deeply personal thing, but meaning could be, like we just said, I'm so glad we worked hard to get our kid to this stage.
This is what we've been training for.
We've been doing
for
this
18 years. We've been training for this moment and hoping to God they get there.
And they are going to go off and like start their own life outside. We want them to be like very functional. That was the whole purpose. That's what we were trying to do.
You're launching them.
As we were parenting them. Yeah.
I like the word launch because that's more positive.
Yes.
You're launching them. You know, they're being launched into semi-adulthood.
Yes. It's a great transitional step.
It is.
Into full independence.
Yes, absolutely. By their senior year in college, like most are, mind you, not financially, but most are living in an apartment. Not having their food made for them.
Yes.
You know, they're able to figure out. They're starting to do things. And I feel like it's just such a natural progression. If your child did not go to college, they may be doing some of the similar things at home and they're preparing to launch.
Yes.
And every kid launches in a different way.
Absolutely.
One of my favorite movies, Failure to Launch.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
That was good. But like, when I think of that, I'm always like, failure to launch. Like, I've had people come, if your child's failing to launch, they will. I've had kids come to me and say, hey, their parents, like, they're not launching. They went to school, they came back. They were supposed to go to school, they didn't go. Yes. They're not launching.
That's not a failure to launch.
It's not. It's a developmental phase that they haven't reached. They have to do some developmental work, and they'll do it internally, and they will launch. And they may not launch in the way you think they will. They're going to launch. They're going to launch.
I always think, like, a lot of kids develop a mental health. Like, if by 18, like, you see a lot of mental health issues surface at 18. I mean, that's not the only milestone, but that is one of them. You've taken away their safety and security. And so environmentally, it's very different and it can cause a lot of stress. And sometimes this is the precipitant for the development of your child's depression or anxiety. So that might be what it's telling you. They may be coming home. They might need to address their mental health. Once they get that stabilized, they can continue on and move forward with their life.
And they might have missed a developmental phase, which I talk about this a lot in therapy. Like, you know, like, they've skipped a phase or they brushed past it or they didn't quite work through it. A trauma might have happened that might have stopped them from working through it. And they have to go back and do that work. And like a lot of times we don't put words on that work. It's just them coming through. They're doing it internally. They're getting it done. And it sounds hokey and bizarre, but I've watched it happen so many times. And then the kid launches and
it's ready
we're good
to
go. As for the parent, like when finding meaning, like sometimes it's like, so you're not pouring all your energy into the one child.
Yes.
You know, like, hey, let's do everything together. You don't want to do that. Maybe finding something that you want to do.
New interests.
I have a new interest, Sarah.
What? What are you doing?
I'm training in the Community Police Academy with my friends, with two of my friends. They're also launching right now. They're also launching.
They're also launching.
The Westlake Community Police Academy.
That is both hilarious and awesome.
I want to get a vest.
I think you should.
And a badge.
You going to carry a baton?
No.
I know.
I don't think they're going to give me a gun.
They're not giving you a gun. Come on.
Maybe a stun gun.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm fast.
Don't give her
if I go into a police chase, I really think I can catch someone. I think I can catch someone.
That's hilarious.
They're probably not going to let me do that.
They're not going to let you do that. They're just not going to.
But I'm going to patrol football games.
Yes. I mean, how fun is that?
Oh, I can't wait. I hope I get a
uniform.
walkie-talkie. I hope so.
Oh my god.
At least a shirt that says volunteer police.
Volunteer police. That's great.
Citizens arrest.
Citizen, you are under arrest, sir.
Sir, I'm going to need you to drop that snow cone. You are clearly...
That was a litter violation. You pick that up right now.
This is Westlake. We're keeping it clean.
Come on.
I can't wait. Like, so and it's funny, because two other moms are doing it with me. We're like, let's do it.
That is a great idea. Hobbies. It's a great time.
You have time. When they were little, like, I could do nothing but think about, I want to join a book club. I want to do this. I want to do that. I had so many things I wanted to do and couldn't do them.
Couldn't.
But so many people that come in to me that are like, I can't find purpose. I can't find meaning. I can't find what I want to do. And we're like, try everything.
Try everything.
Try yoga. Try
hey, it's okay to not know. What if you just
Yeah.
take a class?
Yeah.
Maybe have you ever been creative before? Like try pottery. Do you want to paint?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. How about dancing? I just know a mom who just started dancing hip hop.
You would love that.
Oh my God,
I would
absolutely
love that.
I would. I mean, do something that, like, if you don't know, totally okay. What a fun thing that you get to problem solve.
Yeah. Maybe I
Figure
won't
out-
like arresting people.
I think you're gonna like
I'm
it.
probably gonna love it.
You are gonna
I'm
love it. And I'm pretty sure they're not gonna let you arrest people, but that's fine if you think you will.
I want to get handcuffs. I cannot wait to see how this all plays. And the people I'm doing with are super fine.
Oh, that's even fun.
So we might get kicked out. I don't know. They could kick us out.
God.
We're going to be not taking it seriously enough.
Yes.
Or
what if they're listening to our podcast right now? And
I'm going
they're
to do the best I can be.
She's not going to shoot anyone.
I
She's
won't.
not going to chase anyone.
I might yell.
You might. She might. That's a fact.
Maybe, I think we do parades too.
See, you'll be involved in like parades now.
I wonder if they'll let me drive the car
I bet they would.
in the parade.
I mean,
Why not?
there's so much you can do.
I wonder, like, selfishly, I do speed. If I get pulled over, I wonder if I have a badge.
I'm
Volunteer.
a volunteer police officer, actually. So maybe you don't want to give me this.
I'm keeping the
to
streets
get out of
safe.
jail.
I don't want to do parades because the parades are in front of my house and we have a celebration. But, you know, it would be kind of fun if I could have the car.
Fill time. Fill your time.
Yeah, fill your time. Do
So
it.
you're doing it.
Yeah.
It's a great idea. You don't have to become a voluntary police officer, but if
No.
you want to, do it.
It's going to be fun. I love to learn about police work and how all the
the
workings
legal
of it.
system.
How do I research stuff in the system?
Yes.
Not that I've access, but like, you know, just random stuff. You can pretty much research anything that's
Yes.
public knowledge.
You could. Yeah, that's very true.
So, you know, like, I feel like it's going to be a whole new world. And if you're into that, like, you can do a book club. You can start a book club.
Amen.
You can start a wine club with people
yes.
that have, like, lost their children to college.
Yes.
The children have lost. And, like, you can all complain.
Seek support.
Yeah, support is huge.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
I mean, when we deal with like grief groups, it's tell your story, share it with people who get it. I mean, so surround yourself with other parents going through the same thing.
Yes.
Maybe go out to dinner. Maybe it's like you're lunching. It's your lunch club where you need to go and you get to talk about like how you're struggling with them being gone. Whatever your particular child's issues are or struggles are or your struggles are. I'm having a hard time.
I'm struggling with this. And I also think something we're going to touch on in another podcast.
Yeah.
And this is going to be more your area, is when the children are gone, what does it do to the marriage?
Oh,
It does a number.
Absolutely.
All of a sudden, you guys are together.
Well, if you've ignored some things.
Yeah.
And
most of us
kids allow
do.
us to.
Yeah.
They do. Then all of a sudden you're like, okay, so we got to get to know each other a little bit more. Ooh, that's a good podcast.
That's a good one. So
I like this.
Yeah.
Maybe that's our next one.
I could get behind this. I feel like that's like what people question too, is like, what does our relation look like? Oh, we've been together 20 years. 18 of those we've had little kids. There are kids in the house where they were a great distraction.
And maybe we grew apart.
Yeah.
Or maybe we're going to, and that doesn't mean you can't grow back together, but that is absolutely with an empty nest consideration.
You have to redefine the relationship.
You do.
You redefine what does this look like? Are we retiring? Are we?
Amen. And you're redefining yourself in smaller ways, even if you just have one gone and you have more to go. You're still, every time a child goes, it's an opportunity, it's a chance to use that time in a different way.
It is.
So,
I feel like for me, my identity has been so tied up in volunteering for my kids' activities.
Oh my God, you're going to have to fill your time.
Overextended there. Yeah. But like, by choice, but like, when that ends, like, that's why this community police thing, because I'm like, I gotta start filling volunteer. I gotta do volunteer work somewhere else. Like, I've got to get out of.
Yes, you need something to transition
to. So transitioning.
Yes.
So that's another thing to look at too. Like, if you're some big, like, oh, hey, I do the boosters, I do music boosters, I do athletic boosters, I do all this stuff. If you're not there yet, start thinking about, like, what are other things I can do outside of my kids' organizations. People want you to volunteer. I also plan when Izzy graduates to walk dogs at City Dogs.
That's a great idea.
I've probably been volunteering all the time and won't be here much. I'll come in for the podcast.
Yeah. Well, and we'll continue our podcast.
Yeah, maybe we'll do two a week.
Well, thank you. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I mean, we're talking about grief. We're talking about moving on. We've done a little bit of a series on this. So thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of Fit Mind Chats. We'll see you next Monday for another session. If you have any question or you want a topic covered, follow us on Facebook, Fit Mind Cleveland, and message us.
If you'd like to seek therapy services, go to our website, fitmindcleveland.com, and contact us. If you relate to this at all and want to drop us a line and give us some input, things we can talk about, any other way we can be helpful in any of our podcasts,
Amen.
we would love it. If you could leave us a rating or review, that would be amazing.
Yep.
And if you share our podcast with your family, friends, enemies, or anyone that needs it, we want to bring mental health access to all people that can benefit. Thanks a lot for listening.
Thanks.